What's up, guys? It's Joey XD, and welcome to our new installment of I'm Just Saying. Okay, now the whole point of this is going to be basically I'm gonna state my opinion, and you guys will have the chance to sound off in the comments below, and I don't know, give me your perspective or agree with me, disagree with me, whatever you want to do. But overall, I'm just saying. So today we're gonna be talking about the Batman. Basically, my statement is gonna be Robert Pattinson will be our best Batman yet.
You'll see.
He's up against quite some other talents. You got Michael Keaton, you got Christian Bale, Ben Affleck. Who else played Batman? Adam West, I guess he counts. I'm not gonna discredit him. He played Batman. It was more for comical purposes. I'm not gonna count George Clooney. That was I don't think he wants to be talked about anymore. Okay, so we need to just leave him alone. He understands that was bad.
7 million. Never leave the cave without it.
Okay, we do not need to talk about George Clooney anymore. So Robert Pattinson will be our best Batman yet. Why is that? Now, all of these actors are good actors, okay? Please understand, when you think about Robert Pattinson, try not to let the whole Twilight Edward thing, burrow into your head. You have to look at other work that he's done and his potential, just because you were in one bad movie. Okay. Yeah, there was that was 4 movies there. That was so just because you're in 4 bad movies, it technically still counts as you're just playing one character. The same character. What was his description basically? What do you think he was told to act with? Just you're hot, you're the living undead, and you show no emotion. How do you play that character based off of that? He was most likely told that on set, okay? How do you play that character? The voice. Let's say the voice, okay? Michael Keaton's voice. He just, he just lowered his voice to a little bit of a growl. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Kind of like that, but not too bad, and it's reasonable for why he would do that. Then we go to Christian Bale's Batman, and it's like,
Where are they? Where are they? Harvey Dent, can be trusted.
no. I understand, it is to disguise your voice, but at the same time, it's I could never get behind that personally. And it always just struck me as weird as this billionaire, vigilante has to speak with, he's doing his own voice changing thing. I've never understood that. But then we ended up getting Ben Affleck's Batman.
Tell me, do you bleed? You will.
And it was finally! It's they finally have addressed this, and they didn't have him doing something with his own throat, that just seems dude, why would you do that when you could just make something for that? You know what I mean? So finally we got the voice, changing modulator or whatever the hell you call it. But still, at the same time, when you hear Kevin Costner's Batman,
you're not safe here. No one is. Don't worry about me. You're needed out there.
he speaks with such determination, and it's not with confidence, and it's not with a voice changing thing. It's just his regular voice. Now with that particular voice, you'd be listening to Bruce Wayne talking, dude, you sound just like Batman. But still, you gotta suspend your disbelief. And I've always liked that sort of aspect of Batman, that he, it's his regular voice. He just uses his regular voice. It's only when you go to live action that they start going, oh, we can't use a regular voice. But Robert Pattinson's Batman, it sounds like he's about to use his regular voice. It don't sound like a voice modulator thing. It just sounds like he's gonna lower it, but not to a growl or anything. He's just serious,
I'm vengeance.
Fighting. Michael Keaton's Batman, it was very choreographed, you know? It was like, you're gonna punch here, you're gonna punch here. I can't move my suit. I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna knock you guys out. Things like that. It was fun, but clearly choreographed. I can't say that word either. Choreographed. And very like set up. It wasn't like a natural flow a lot of times. And it's like, how can you not hit this guy that's like, he's turning like this, and it's very, I don't know, it's very weird. But then we got to Christopher Nolan's Batman, Christian Bale, and the action in that one was personally always underwhelming. I enjoyed it for the acting and the music. Oh my god, the music, hell yeah. But overall, when you got to the action scenes and when you think about it, Batman is supposed to be the best fighter in the DC universe, one of the best fighters at least. But then you get to action scenes in those movies, the Dark Knight trilogy, and very underwhelming. They just didn't have action like they probably should have, you know? I feel like they could have done a way better job, basically. So, then you get to Ben Affleck's Batman. Now, we have all seen the warehouse fight by now. That is Batman. That was some spectacular Batman in action type stuff, right? So they clearly learned from the past. And that being said, we finally got Batman action that we should always have. But then let's say like we go to Justice League. Oh, so sad. I'm sorry. Straight down that went in the gutter, because no longer did Batman was he able to use his, you know, tactical martial arts and whatnot. It was like, oh, he's nothing but gadgets. I understand he's now fighting parademons and things from out this world, but it's like, dude, you took everything that, like, if nonetheless, like, it saved kind of the movie in a way. Like, that was the most highlighted aspect of that movie, Batman v Superman, and you took it away from us. I don't understand. What? So, that being said, right, we go to Robert Pattinson's Batman, and as you guys saw from that serious badass beatdown, we're gonna see some actual, like, gorgeous, brutal action. Okay, so we can at least say that we will get that Batman v Superman type ass whooping from this Batman. And the thing that we can be assured of too, we're not gonna be facing any aliens or superpowered beings, at least not for the moment. This is moreover going to be like grounded, just normal, I wouldn't say normal, I guess, but you know, humans, basic humans, very cruel basic humans, but nonetheless humans. So Batman will be able to, he's on his own playing ground, you know, nothing too high and like, oh my god, you know. Detective skills, from what we can tell, this Batman is going to be like, they've made the point to make sure that you guys know this Batman will be more, they're gonna dive more into his you know, the greatest detective, you know, that name of the Batman, that title I should say, because all the other Batman never did anything. Like Michael Keaton Batman, please correct me if I'm wrong, but he literally didn't do anything to pertain to anything detective wise. I cannot remember a single scene that he did to say, I'm the world's greatest detective and this is why. You know what I mean? That sounds ridiculous, but you literally have to ask yourself, can he say that? No, he cannot. Okay. Christian Bale's Batman. I'm the world's greatest detective, and this is why. I had 3 movies, a trilogy. What did I do? I think the only actual detective work that he did was in The Dark Knight. And that's when, you know, he was trying to find the bullet casing or whatever and shooting a brick and da-da-da, right? I didn't understand the whole thing, but that's about it. And I guess besides that, he manufactured the echolocation thing that Fox had made for him and made it like, you know, detective mode. That was pretty badass, but besides that, that's about it. There was no actual testing his intelligence. You know what I mean? And then you get Ben Affleck's Batman, and if there's a 1% chance.
There's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy. We have to take it as an absolute certainty.
You guys know the line. That's about as far as his detective skills went. But this Batman, like, he's going against the Riddler. The Riddler. As annoying. He can be definitely annoying in the game, because I don't think any of us really want to be doing puzzles and figuring out, you know, clues and stuff like that. Like, dude, we're Batman, we just want to fight. But the Batman is the world's greatest detective for a reason. So on the big screen, definitely the Riddler can work, because you're going to be messing with the audience as well as you're messing with, obviously, the protagonist, which is Batman, and you're testing his patience as well as his intelligence. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see. Finally, he can't use his brutal strength to get past this, whatever happens in this movie. Of course, it's going to come in handy, definitely, but overall, he's going to have to rely on his detective skills. And so that's how we know we can be rest assured as well that this Batman is going to be the world's greatest detective, the Batman. I didn't put this first because it's pretty obvious. Let's see. Michael Keaton's Batman. You can clearly tell that Michael Keaton was he's like average build, kind of. It don't look like he actually worked out for the role. His bat costume, because of him being average, it did all the heavy lifting in a way. Like, it made him seem menacing. I didn't really find him menacing. I'm sorry if I saw that Batman, I'd kind of laugh to myself like, this is a grown man in a bat suit and he can't move his fucking neck. I saw that, dude. You're turning your whole body like this. Now it can work, definitely, but just how they did it right there, just kind of funny. And then so now we get to Christian Bale's Batman, and I mean, I like that back suit, honestly. Like, you could tell it just feels more natural. Him himself was a lot more bulky. The suit was the suit fit him well. I like everything about it. It just seemed a lot more natural, a lot more realistic too, and intimidating. That's a big one too. It definitely seemed a lot more intimidating than, let's say, Michael Keaton's Batman. If you saw that dude standing in front of you, then you might be like, okay, I might just tell you, you know, where the Joker's hiding his stuff. Now, personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of the Dark Knight suit. It still looks pretty cool, but at the same time, I don't know, it's like how it shaped his head. I think overall, where they're messing up at is, I don't know, it looks weird when someone has all this showing. I think with a suit like that one, it should have had a chin strap. Personally, it might have made it look better, but it was always just kind of weird. But still, very tactical and realistic, you know, it made sense. It's very logical as well. So, pretty good bat suit, definitely. And then you got Ben Affleck's Batman suit. His first one, very, you know, it's Zack Snyder, so it's gonna be pretty gritty. But it was like a, you know, Dark Knight, you know, from the comics. It was that kind of suit. I remember first seeing the pictures of it, I was not liking the ears, man. I was like, what the hell kind of Batman is this, bro? His things are like, dink! They're just itty bitty. I was like, ew, what is this? Fucking Superman big and jacked and stuff. I was like, I don't know about this, but overall, I started to feel it. I was like, you winning me over. And then they had that, of course, the warehouse scene, and yep, I was a fan. I was like, yes, this is badass. But overall, it looked pretty good. I wasn't a big fan of the fat ass bat though. That bat gained some serious weight. Yo, that bat was like just oh my god, wide as shit. But now we get to Robert Pattinson's Batman, and man, it looks good. It's sleek but muscular, like toned in a way. I like that because it's not like super, like he's like jacked or anything, but like you can just feel like he's definitely fit, and he seems like he could definitely be very agile, being a lot more sleek, but at the same time he's like armored up too, so like you're not just gonna like roll over him. It's so small, but I love the addition of the, I don't know, like the collar, what do you call that, like I don't know what to call it, but it looks like a collar, I guess. Little sleek things like that. The suit itself, it kind of like it's not an actual bat, but it's in the, obviously it's supposed to be the bat, but it's not like he went home and was like, oh, bat on my chest. No one can actually like think that, like, dude, did you just go home and put a bat on your chest? It's a bit weird, but no, it's not like that. It's just it's so nice, honestly. I love the armor of it, and I don't know what else to say about it. It just looks really, really good. The ears, I don't know, I was feeling a little weird about the cow at first, but like legit seeing it in live action, man, it does not disappoint. This movie is going to be good. Those are a couple reasons for why I say this Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman, will be the definitive cinematic version of Batman. He's really about to rule it, and I think the doubters will be proven wrong when this movie comes out in 2021. So again, please understand that these are my opinions, and I would love to hear you guys' opinions. And what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Who was the best Batman to you? Please no one say George Clooney. And please remember, guys, I'm just saying. Thank you guys. You guys have a great one. Good night.